What's happening, guys? It's your boy. I know you've been waiting for part 2 for me to do the cast. The first was, I said it was 8, but it was 9. If you would have counted when you watched it, it's not my fault, your fault. It was 9. Next 9, we're about to review, and I hope it's more exciting. This also is not monetized, so if I say fuck, ass, or pussy, then blame CBS, because this isn't the Russell Hantz Show video, because I'm not making no money. Yeah, if I say those words, that the Russell Hantz Show, we have no authority over that, because this video is not my video. This is CBS's video. They making money from it. That's all I got. Go.
My name is Lydia, and I'm an actor and a writer, but also a server and a bartender. Survivor has meant a lot to my family. Like, my parents have been watching, like, from the start, and of course, like, they're so scared and just so excited for me. Because, like, we always would watch it and be like, oh, I would do great in that challenge. Oh, I would do terrible in that challenge. And so now, like, I actually get to put that all to the test. One of my main strategies is try to listen more than talk. I hope I'm perceived just kind of as, like, the loving, fun little sister, you know, that, like, will gather all the knowledge that I possibly can and use that as my advantage in the game. Because even if it might not look like it, I am thinking at all times. My brain never shuts off. It's never over until it's over, and I 100%, I will always keep fighting until I die, basically. I'll take whatever Jeff throws at me.
Okay, so we have a bartender here that's gonna fight until she dies. And she says that her brain never stops thinking. Never stops thinking. If your brain never stops thinking, and now you play Survivor, you're in trouble. But, you know, I cannot not like her. She seems pretty interesting. I think that she's going to play the game. She says that her family always watch Survivor. Hi, I'm Russell. And I think that is going to be a positive. Because you need to have knowledge of the show to do well in the show. And that's just what it is. Next.
I'm Daniel Strunk, and I'm technically a lawyer, but I work right now as a law clerk for a federal judge in Michigan. I had an amazing high school government teacher who got me into the law, and there's at least some preparation for Survivor from that. If they have that challenge where you have to keep your hand up, I'll win that one because my default position in Yale Law School was this. My hand was always up. I grew up watching Survivor, but I really don't know if I have what it takes to be the sole survivor. Look, Las Vegas should not be betting on me. I'm short, a little bit chunky. I don't know if I'll be able to do well in challenges. I don't know if I'll be able to provide around camp. I'm gonna try. I'm obviously a sneaky person. I'm well educated.
Obviously,
I'll try to be
sneaky
goofy, but
person.
I mean, it's unbelievable to be here
attorney?
at PG. I've wanted to be on the show for so long. It's like this itch, and I want there to be no Survivor itch anymore. I don't know if I'll succeed, but that's the goal.
He's obviously a sneaky person. Is that because you're an attorney? Like, even the attorneys are making jokes. He seems like the type of very smart, nerdy guy that could do well in the show. First two, I kind of like both of them. I think that he has a potential of going far in the show. We'll move on. We want to drag this on.
My name is Roxroy Bailey. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and I'm a stay-at-home dad. Being a father is the toughest job in the world, but one of the things you learn right away is that you don't really matter anymore and that you must have patience. And patience is a virtue in this game. I hope to contribute by winning challenges, but also comfort. In terms of like having the fire, getting food and stuff like that, that sticks in people's minds. It's like, wait, hold on, I don't know if I really want to vote Rox off If he's catching 2 fish a day, I'm eating. I mean, this is a 1 in 18 shot of winning $1 million. And as a black Jamaican American, okay, no one has given me those odds for such a life-changing event in my life. A lot of investment in just this little guy that grew up in Brooklyn. So I want Jeff to look at me and say, here, Rox, here's $1 million. And I'll promptly go and walk over and give it to my wife.
No one gives anyone those odds. Whether you're a black Jamaican American, a white American, a Mexican, a Canadian, it don't fucking matter. Who gets those odds? Nobody. But he says that he is a stay-at-home mom and he wants to make sure that he is patient. If you are a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad, that should be the saying, because I'm okay with that. I think that is, I'm a single father myself. I make money other ways in my life, but I'm a single father. If you're a stay-at-home father, you got to realize you have to have patience. This guy says he wants to make sure he has patience. Being a stay-at-home father already shows us that. So I like that. Will he do good in the game? He says he wants to work hard and catch fish. If you're bringing home 2 and 3 fish, I'm going to bring home. If you're bringing home 2 or 3 fish, okay. Whatever. You're not going to bring 2 fish a day home. That's not happening. So you can be delusional all you want. Still like them. Delusional with the fish. Still like them. Go.
I'm Swati, I'm 19, I'm from Palo Alto, California, and I'm a Harvard student, and I'm in the Army National Guard. My family is from India, so for me growing up, it was a lot of focus on education. So a lot of people were surprised when like the person who like was on all the science and math clubs joined the Army National Guard, but for me it was really reflective of the values my family raised me with. And I feel like the basic combat training really did prepare me because my body still remembers like what starving and freezing from field exercises feels like. But I was so beyond excited to be here. I don't think my brain fully understands what's happening. My strategy going into the game is sort of undefined, mostly because this is season 42. I know something crazy is gonna happen, but for me it makes sense to play it safe for the first few votes until I get a foothold, and then that's when I go crazy.
All right, so she's from Harvard, and she's a smart girl that they cast to get bent, to get ruined. I don't see her actually. I think she's gonna fail because all her life she succeeded, and in this game things change. You know. The whole world all of a sudden closes in on your skull. I don't give a fuck how smart you are. When you're starving and when everyone is lying to you, let's see how smart you are there. This is a fake world, people. This is called Survivor. When you guys get mad at me for being so aggressive in the game of Survivor, then I'm like, the fuck? I can't even start a fucking computer and do a fucking random task. And I'm considered one of the smartest to ever play the game. Just saying. This is the streets, girl. Get ready. Let's play. Next.
I'm Jenny. I'm a designer. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, born and raised by parents who immigrated
designer
from South Korea. I like to say that my mom was the original tiger mom. Really tough on me, you know. Bring home a 99 on a test. What happened to the other 2 points? I'm like, Mom, it's still an A+. Doesn't matter. It needs to be perfect. I was really pushed to do the best, to be the best. So I think the most challenging part for me in this game will be that I'm not going to be the best at everything. But that's why I'm here, is to be comfortably uncomfortable. And my strategy is to hold back a little bit and see what and when the right time is to strike. I love when you surprise Jeff and he goes, wow.
Yeah.
I want to get a wow.
If you hold back a little bit, you're not going to get a wow. If you hold back any, the greatest players to ever play this game play it wholeheartedly, full, bam, like that. And another smart girl. So I'd like to see if we have a bunch of Harvard grads play Survivor. I feel like that's what we're about to have. A bunch of Harvard grads that don't look like me play Survivor. Ooh. Next.
My name is Tori from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I'm out here living my dream come true, but it's also my family's dream.
Oh.
Every single Christmas, we have this
She
tradition
looks like
where
me.
We binge watch an entire season of Survivor that same day. Of course, Jesus is first, but Survivor and Jeff are close seconds. But I think the biggest obstacle I have
Jesus,
is people's perception of me. Because
Survivor,
when people first meet me, I
Jeff.
always hear they're like, I thought you were gonna be like a mean girl or stuck up, but then I got to know
Russell.
you and you're actually super weird, which is true. Like, I love Harry Potter, I played Muggle Quidditch, I was in marching band, I wrote a science fiction novella, and what do you know?
Okay.
I literally am trained in trust. So as a therapist, I've spent 6+ years in school being
Trained
trained how to
in
get
trust.
someone to trust me. So I want to be people's therapist on the island. I did not come here to be this
No, that's
nice,
gonna
pretty
work.
girl who is boring and does nothing. Like, I came to strategize, came to play, cut throats, crush dreams, win that.
Okay, I like the attitude. Came to play, crush dreams, win that. The pretty girl last season, 41, first off. The white pretty girl, I don't give a fuck, usually going early. Because she doesn't look like them. Her, I like her. I think that she's an aggressive person by nature. She's a Harry Potter girl, which is not my style, but I think that she has a shot, but she's a white pretty girl. So that right there alone, she's in trouble. Next!
Hi, my name is Mike Turner. I'm a retired firefighter, and I was born and raised in Hoboken, New Jersey. I got hired in January of 1985. I was a young buck coming on the job, rose to the rank of lieutenant, then captain,
Like your
and then finally
boy.
battalion chief. My career as a firefighter has totally prepared me for a game like Survivor, because everybody says they'd run into a burning building and pull a person out, but you don't know what you're going to do until you're in that
Yeah,
moment.
right.
So hopefully I'm prepared to adapt to different situations. I think the most difficult part is probably going to be me talking in a way where nobody hears me, because I talk loud, call it the Hoboken whisper, so hopefully nobody hears they're getting blindsided. Otherwise, you can see Mike Turner's name written on that parchment a few times. But I will be the hardest worker out there. I don't quit. Let's face it, I have that fierce, angry look. It's totally opposite of what I am. So my job is to diffuse that look right away. Hopefully, people accept me for who I am, not what I look like. No book is ever exactly like the cover.
No one is going to hear him blindsided them. This guy, the first look at him is like, not going to make it. He has the Philip aggressive. He's a firefighter. I was a fake firefighter. Doesn't matter what you are. It only matters what they perceive you to be. Saying that, I think that he's going to do well, because he said he's going to work around camp. I think he's going to be a hard worker. Instead of, I'm going to win every challenge. Like, what, Jonathan, was that his name? A couple of the girls over there, the last video. I'm going to just win. Yeah, that doesn't work. Working around camp constantly, that works. And I think he's going to be like a submissive, believe it or not, that's how I feel. I think he's going to soak it up. He's a chief. He has crews. You know, he has to make sure that they all of them have different personalities and different views. I think he's going to do well. Crazy, because I thought that this type of guy, only by looks, would be gone early. He looks like he's an aggressive Philip / he's a firefighter, Russell player. Got to go? I don't think so. I don't know what happens. We'll see. Next.
My name is Lindsay DeLasowich. I'm a registered dietitian and I'm from Asbury Park, New Jersey. This game has been on my mind forever. I always knew I was gonna play. I've been doing competitive things my whole life. From 9 to 15, I played tackle football. Probably not many girls are gonna say that. I'm a tough chick and no one's gonna really push me around or try to tell me what to do. Like if I wanna do something, I'm gonna do it. Having that edge and being competitive, I feel like is gonna be super helpful. Stephanie LaGrossa, from early seasons, she was the last person on her tribe, and I really do relate to that. So I definitely feel a lot like her. Quitting's just not an option, but I think the hardest part for me is trying to get out of my head and just enjoying things, because when you get stressed out, like you're not thinking clearly, you're not being strategic enough, and if I can just like be me, I think I'm gonna do really well. So I just gotta like chill out.
Okay, so she's saying that she wants to chill out. Just chill out. Be her. She's going to do well. I mean, I like her too. I think that she is ready to play. I think she's going to be patient. She's going to try to do her best. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Lots of things change when you start missing your family. That's the bottom line.
I'm Romeo Escobar, 37, from Norwalk, California. I've been playing Survivor my entire life because I was born in Central America, where sometimes we didn't have water, we didn't have electricity, and then when I moved to the States, it wasn't all that much better growing up in South Central LA with gang violence, but I looked at it as an opportunity to grow. So I don't think the game of Survivor has ever seen anybody like me. I'm representing the Latino community, the immigrant community, the LGBT community, so I feel a huge weight on my shoulders, but I never fail in anything that I do. I'm a pageant coach, and my job is to prepare women for the Olympics of beauty pageants, Miss Universe. And what that entails is just taking this woman and molding her to be the best that she can be. And I'm going to take that same advice that I give to my students and bring it to the game of Survivor.
Okay, let's run that back. He did not have food or water. Water! And now he moved to the United States. He was in a country where he suffered without food and water. He moved to the United States of America, and guess what happened? He still thinks he has it worse. He said it's not much better. Not much better? Water? Having access of water is not much better? Let me drink some water. Man. Last one. And that's what we got. Someone that is saying, and CBS is airing it, that is saying that a country other than the United States, we don't have much food and water. When I came to the United States, it wasn't much better. Holy shit. Survivor 41 lost millions of followers. Survivor 42, if that is the narrative that the United States, we don't have much, like, come here, you may get water, but you're still gonna suffer. Guys, I'm going to cover this no matter what. When things happen on that television screen, Last time I didn't cover it until the end, and I started just talking my opinions on the season. This year I'm going to cover every single episode. If that kind of shit happens, I will say it vocally. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to play Survivor. It doesn't matter. I mean, guys, again, I'm going to cover every episode, no matter how uncomfortable it is. If it's uncomfortable for you, come to my channel, because we got some talking to do. I mean, I can only be who I am. I can only be true to myself, and I will always be true to myself. I will always speak my mind and how I feel. It's my opinion, obviously. You do not have to agree with it. It's my opinion. Look that up in the dictionary. You do not have to agree with that. You're good. Just because I said something you don't believe, don't hate on me. I don't want to get that. I mean, we're going off the rails here. And I know that. But that's all I got, guys. And I have a Instagram page, Russell_Hance. I even have a TikTok page. I don't even know what that page is, but let's look it up. Look it up together. TikTok. I used to think it was TikTok, but it's TikTok. So my TikTok page, which is gaining traction. What the hell is that? This is TRHS. That's my TikTok. And let's see what else we got. We'll look at it together because I'm not a professional. Oh, Twitch. I'm going to do live commentation on Twitch. Live. I'm going to record it and talk as it happens. Every single episode. Unless they, take it out. I don't know if Twitch does that, but if they take it away from me, then, just block it or whatever. But I'm going to do live commentation every single episode on Twitch at Russell D. Hance. And then after that, we're going to do a live show either Wednesday or Thursday with either a previous survivor trying to get Sarah Wilson to do the show with me, but we can't get a approval through CBS at this point. She's worried about doing it because obviously she wants to play again and she don't want to mess that up. So I get that, but respond to us. CBS does not respond to me anymore. Only if they need me, they'll start responding. She just played last season. They don't respond to her only if they need. But that's the life, right? We know that. We know that happens. It's life. That's all I got, guys. What else I got? That's all I got. All I got. Until next time, keep hope alive.